I kind of watch it back and I'm like, I wish I was even more supportive in that scene. It was a lot to take in. And, I think men do struggle sometimes of fully understanding some of those female women types of things in their life. And I think men could do a better job of understanding and supporting it.
In the first episode, the cameras do catch a heavy moment between you and Lindsay. She opens up to you about suffering a miscarriage. I mean, what was that like for you to kind of be there for her during that difficult time? And, kind of walk me through that, because it's definitely, it's a really sad moment that she kind of opens up to you about.
Yeah. I just got kind of goosebumps just kind of thinking about it. And we, obviously I didn't know that. And that the beauty of our show in some ways is, I'm finding all this intense information. And the previous night, her and I were having some misunderstanding and kind of a fight. Mm-hmm. But now knowing that, it gave a lot of context to where she was coming from. I really felt bad for her. I think given the situation with her and Jason and, they were having fun, but it wasn't that serious. And she wasn't trying to do this, but it's such a beautiful thing. And I think she's at an age where, other women would be like, holy shit, you're pregnant. So a lot came on her really quickly, but I just tried to be her friend. I think sometimes even with what I dealt with the loss of my brother, just someone being there, not necessarily asking hey, what do you think about that? It's just more being there to support her, understanding she's dealing with stuff. You'll see later on, I think that, I try to get her something to kind of offset how she's feeling and just be a good friend to her. I candidly, I did see the scene you're talking about because, we're preparing for this. I kind of watch it back and I'm like, I wish I was even more supportive in that scene. It was a lot to take in. And, I think men do struggle sometimes of fully understanding some of those female women types of things in their life. And I think men could do a better job of understanding and supporting it. So I'd like to learn and continue to try and find ways to support her, but it's, I have an aunt who's, experienced some challenges with birth, and I know it's a very common thing. So my hope to Lindsay is that her story can help others. I hope it helps her come to some better understanding about, her and what she wants with, having children or her family. I think at the end of the day, that's all we can hope for is it can maybe heal some wounds. It can help some people and help her grow. But it's a new topic for Summer House for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
And a heavy one, definitely.
Yeah, it is. And I think you were a great friend to her during that moment, of what we saw.
I think, you always look back. It's not that I'm trying to outdo being a great friend. It's just, that's such an intense moment, such a heavy situation. You watch those things back and you're like, damn, I wish I maybe would have said something different. Even in those moments, you still kind of, excuse me, want to find ways to really I don't know, just do the right things for her. Cause you got 1.5 million people watching how I respond to that.
Yeah.
But I do know she's incredibly strong. I give her so much credit for sharing that story with our audience. She's always been someone that's been very open. I'll say the OGs have generally always been very open with certain things. Now, some of it, things have happened in our lives that have come out on camera, things that we've shared, things have happened. This is something that's, I think, going to be hopefully important for her. And I hope she can be an advocate for women and it'll help her grow and help others grow too.